Yo, what is up, my dudes? I'm back with another video. And this time, I'm probably going to go over, actually, this is actually a really good topic, actually. I just thought of it. Is dreams that read into reality. And what do I mean by that? I mean dreams that eventually were influenced by the real world. For instance, I've had some before I wasn't an idiot, and didn't turn my phone off in the middle of the night. I learned my lesson from this, was when I would be dreaming and then someone would call me, and then my phone cell phone ringer thing would be in my dream a few seconds before I'd actually wake up, and someone would actually be calling me in the actual real world, but it had influenced into my dream. And that is what I mean by dreams that are influenced by reality, because like the reality eventually actually interferes with your dream is interfered by the real world. And some of my stories are way more explainable than some other friends of mine. I've had friends who have way wackier ones. One of them had this light under the door of his girlfriend's house twice, because he had a false awakening as well as a dream that actually had read into the real world. So when he woke up, that light was under the door in the real world. That is just one of my friend's stories. I won't go over anymore because I want to go over some of mine. Now, my stories, I've had several of these. One of them was the cell phone one that I mentioned before. But one of them was a lot more unexplainable than the rest. This one is by far one of the wackiest ones that I've ever had. So I was on the couch, asleep downstairs, right? And I didn't know where this came from until after I actually woke up. That I started having a dream about me doing a race to the top of the world, basically, and me and my buddies from my high school, Jeff High School, I would just name the high school, I don't care, we're running around the building for the first race, and then we were running outside, in the second race, basically for the second race. And the top of the world was basically going to be Rainbow Road. We were actually going to go to Rainbow Road to do the final race. And you might be like, okay, well, where does this go into it being influenced in the real world? Well, this is the weird thing. The whole premise of the dream, I am not kidding, the whole top of the world thing was actually influenced by the real world. Now, how is this possible, you might be asking? Well, this is when I woke up. I woke up not even being able to get to the final race, and I noticed my brother was watching a TV show, Blaze and the Monster Machines. And this is where the real world influencing my dreams actually kicks in, because he was watching Blaze and the Monster Machines, right? Guess which episode? The race to the top of the world. And that's the whole dream, my dream that I just explained was influenced by that episode. Now, why is this more unexplainable than the rest that I've had? Well, that isn't because it was more unexplainable. It was because of the fact I didn't know it was being influenced by the real, by the real world. Basically, each and every other time I've had those dreams, mainly the TV actually being on, influencing my dreams. I've actually caught up on some TV shows during the night. And I'll actually know which episodes were on in the middle of the night because the TV would actually let me hear them during the freaking night, so I would know, hey, this episode was on last night. Hey, this episode was on. But back to that one specific dream, is that I didn't know for the entire dream that whole to the top of the world premise was being influenced by Blaze and the monster machines. I had no idea. I thought honestly thought it was just this wacky idea that I had just thought of, actually, and it didn't hit me that it was actually being influenced by the real world until after I had woken up. And that is why that one is one of the more unexplainable ones for me, because I didn't know that the real world was actually influencing it. I had no idea, because I didn't know that I didn't even hear the TV, to my knowledge, in that one. So I had no idea. I only picked up on the signs because it was the same premise. Race to the top of the world. Exact same race, exact same name, just to different, just to different areas, because of course, the episode doesn't actually go to Rainbow Road. It's just this like high mountain place. But I mean, that's what my mind had actually went to. Which I mean, that's like the only difference between like the races is that mine was like completely different. But I mean, the race name is in the whole premise was the same, which I thought was pretty interesting. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed, and yeah, that was at least one of my friends' stories. I might leave it in the description down below, if I remember to. And yeah, those were some of mine, my stories as well. And if you're wondering what were those shows that I caught up on during the night, mainly Back at the Barnyard. I still watch that show. Those episodes were on during the night, and my dream would actually pick up on them. And heck, even my mom had actually confirmed, yeah, that show was on during that night. And I'm like, I figured as much, because again, my dreams were being influenced by it. I could hear the episode. I knew which one it was, or which ones it was, because it happened multiple times. I used to sleep downstairs a lot when I was younger, around like 16, I think. So it's been about 10 years, actually. But I have talked enough, guys. It's going on 9 minutes. I hope you enjoyed, and yeah, until next time, guys, peace out. Oh, sorry, guys, my camera just fell. Sorry, guys, ignore that. Now, peace out, guys.